What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games. I was actually really waiting for this game. Like, I was super excited about it. I didn't even realize that it came out like 4 months ago. And so today we're going to be taking a look at Trench Tales. I think what happened was I was in the playtest for this game and my playtest button stayed active, and so I just like never checked back in on it. I figured they were still updating the playtest or whatever. No, the game's out in early access, and so today we're going to be taking a look at this trench survival, post-apocalyptic, zombie-infused World War I style game, I suppose. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't really know what I'm getting into. I played the playtest like a year ago, and like it was crazy limited. There was basically nothing to do inside of it, so I'm hoping I bought the game this morning, and I'm hoping that it's worth the money that I paid, but I guess we'll find out, huh? That's the entire point of the channel. If you wanted to, you could take a look at the link down below in the description. I'm going to play for 30 or 40 minutes today. Take a look at it and see if I like it or if it needs a little bit more work. You can also find a bunch of other Nerd Castle links down below, just in case you wanted to give those the old click. But let's get ourselves deep inside the trenches. It's time to hit a guy with our skull crusher. Oh, they gave us the hot drop with no okay, I thought there was going to be like an opening intro video or something like that, explaining the setting and being like, the war got out of hand. Input sensitivity, I don't need to worry about that right now. It actually feels pretty decent at the moment. I've got this weird little cubic gun right here that I'm playing around with. So let's go ahead and head on down the trench and see what's waiting for us inside this grimdark world. Oof, little bit of frame chuggies right there. Okay, optimization. All right, I may have gotten a little bit ahead of myself. I don't know if you're anything like me, but I kind of like feel myself when I boot up a brand new game. And I'm like, yo, put that whole thing on ultra. Let's do it. There appears to be a beam in my way, so we'll just go. I mean, it touched the spike on my helmet, man. I don't like that. Don't touch my helmet spike. That's a very personal area for me. You know, you got to keep it left special skill. All right, hit it with, all right. What's my special skill? Oh, it's just like a little boot kick that I can do to get debris out of the way. All right, I'll try to keep that in mind. It looks like we do have a stamina meter or something at the bottom, maybe? Doesn't look like it takes that much energy to kick. What's that one gonna say? Flashlight. All right, so we gotta hit the L key to turn on our little headlamp, and then do I gotta kick that in too? I do. All right, let's step on in here. We got any bad guys in this area? As I was saying, I tend to feel myself when I boot up a new game and I slap it onto Ultra. That was obviously a huge mistake with this. Oh, I have no bullets for my gun. Okay. Yeah, dude, I was getting all excited about machine gunning somebody, but absolutely, I can still bludgeon them with it, I suppose. We've got a weapon module right here, so we've unlocked a trench shovel. Can I take a look at that anywhere? Ooh, I can. Nice. My character looks badass, bro. We got like the anti-spalling mask on. Okay. What does that do right there? Do I just have it? It looks like I do, and I can roll my, I can roll my equipment around on my middle mouse key. All right, let's bust through here. Are they gonna make me fight somebody? I've got my trench shovel, so I'm guessing we're about to go into glorious Imperial melee. This is looking an awful lot like No Man's Land. I don't think I want to be out here, dude. Oh, our first zombie. All right, I'm gonna whoop this dude up. I don't really need the weapon selection wheel. Let me come here. Yeah, ow, you hit me back. Okay. Back up we go. Dodge out of the way, maybe? I don't know. Okay, enemy's down, but I'm now bleeding out my life's blood through my body. Can I loot that guy or anything? Doesn't look like I can loot him. What is that right there? Is that anything important? It says shotgun shells. I definitely want those. All right, throw those inside my inventory. Forget all this other melee nonsense. I'm trying to give a cat the blappers. Throw that on in there. Reload animation a little tiny bit rough. Could probably be tightened up a little bit. So it looks like we've got question marks out that way. All right, let's go investigate the question marks. Is there anything else laying out here in No Man's Land? I mean, there's a dead guy right there. I mean, there's a dead guy still lying right there. He momentarily thought that maybe he wouldn't get to lie right there. He tried to come back to life, but I smoked him. It's all right. Dude, can we get this gas grenade out of my face, man? Is that ever going to disperse? Oh, there's a bunch of you idiots, huh? All right. Should I even be spending ammo on you guys? I don't know. Is there anybody else coming after me? Looks like they gave me a couple of rifle bullets. I don't think it's going to be enough to actually fill up the magazine. Looks like we got a little bit of something for our 1911, too. Oh, he shoots it like Han Solo. Okay, he got the Han Solo stance. I keep hearing noises, man. It's creepy out here. Honestly, atmosphere through the roof at the moment. I'm gonna give it kudos where kudos is due. Atmosphere, absolutely insane right now. Controls, a little bit clunky. Enemy spawn-ins, a little bit assetty. But atmosphere, absolutely killing it right now. I would rather be anywhere but right here. What does that say? A right special skill. Okay, fair enough. What does my right special skill do? Is it like a heightened senses mode? I don't know what it is. What does it actually do? Well, I don't know. Let's just like kick in a door or something maybe. Let's trash that. Oh, he got a gun. Lay him out. Okay. Give me a little bit of that. I think I need like a full bar. Like, I think it goes down to the next bar at the bottom of the screen whenever I use a special ability. What is that noise? I don't like that noise one bit. Get that out of here. That breaks right there. Actually kind of impressed with the amount of stuff that's breakable here. I have 4 shotgun shells left. I think we just gotta sort of hope and pray that I don't run out of ammo. I do have some pistol left, so we'll go for that right now. That gives me at least a couple reloads. We can go to a shrine to save our progress. Okay. Yeah, dude, let us pray at the shrine. A shrine crafted by soldiers devoted to the unnamed gods of war. Offer the ashes of the battlefield and beseech the enigmatic deities for their favor, anticipating a divine exchange. The shrine stands as a solemn testament to the soldiers' reverence, a sacred space where soldiers' blessings come from the gods of war. Okay. Do I have 50 ash right now? I have 80. All right, drop that on in there. Did they give me a grenade? Well, I mean, at least these gods have, like, a meaningful contribution to my survival. Like, when was the last time you went to church and you were like, oh, Jesus, let me have a hand grenade, and then he actually gave you a hand grenade? That's never happened to me, and I grew up in the church, man. Jesus not known for his hand grenade donations, even though I know he's got them, dude. Jesus got to keep that thing on him every now and again. He got a lot of enemies out there. All right, everything else looking kind of picked through. Oh, we have 61 bullets. Yo, we got the machine gun reloaded. Okay. Reload everything. I don't know what I'm going to end up using here, but like, let's make sure that there's a solid amount of bullet inside each gun. It looks like we can climb as well just by hitting the space bar. All right, vault over that thing right there. I'm kind of like heading towards the question marks. But it seems like we've got like a little bit of an open world thing happening right now where I can go where I please. Oh, this guy right here. He needs to get got. Oh, he had eyes in the back of his head. Okay. Was there another one? I think he just launched over that way, but there's not another one right now. Let's go down and get his stuff real quick. Okay, got his stuff. I do think that pickup selectivity needs to be a little bit tighter and a little bit snappier. I suppose we'll continue heading on down the road and just seeing what the trench has in store for us, man. I'm feeling a little jumpy right now, dude. This game, we've only been playing for like 10 minutes, and this game's wonky as hell, but it is creepier than hell, too. I wanted to see if I could get the film grain to turn off, but I don't think the options are fully implemented yet for this game. There are very, very few graphical options that the game's willing to let me play around with. We'll just keep trucking and hoping that it works out. 20 rounds left in a dream. Oh, I hear a guy over here. Can I go up this hill? Oh, he's not dead. Okay, I think we got him. I put a lot of rounds in that guy. He was definitely not ready to die. Let's move up fast. Take the building. That's about what I thought. Oh, the whole building is destructible? Oh, I dig that, dude. That gives me like Battlefield Bad Company vibes. Okay. Do I hear footsteps? I thought I heard footsteps, man. I swear to God I heard footsteps, but I guess that I didn't. Let me grab a couple of bullets right there. What are those for? Ooh, we got something for the long rifle? Okay. I'm thinking maybe hitting somebody with a big round from uber deep in the cut is probably the way to do this. Because being up front and, like, battling with them, like, scrumming with them, seems like a terrible... I do not like being out of cover like this. Let's cross it fast. This seems like the kind of place where I get tagged by a gun emplacement. Did that get him? I see a guy back there. Reload it. Move up, move up, move up, move up. Oh, we got him. Nice, dude. He's down. Is any of this stuff useful to me? What's going on with, like, all these crates and things? Ooh, hand grenades. Yeah, I get down on some hand grenade action. Okay. And grenades, we're just going to hit G. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. All right, well, maybe I'll nade somebody if it ends up becoming tactically relevant. For right now, we seem to be doing a pretty good job with the sweep and clear. Dude, you cannot expect me to go down into this enemy trench. This is a terrible idea. Oh, it's a great idea. Never mind, I take it back. It looks like there's loot all over the place. Let me get all the loots. And now that I've got a little bit more ammo, I gotta figure out, like, how to identify what bullet goes to what gun. We'll just rock with this bad boy for right now. Are the woods traversable? Maybe. Hold on, let's check this little nook and cranny over here. They were just warning me about status effects that one might accumulate on the battlefield. Things like getting shot in the face terminally. Things like catching shrapnel. They apparently give you status effects, and then you've got to find the way to cure them or wait them out until they go away. Nobody down that way. This just looks like a training arena. Pick up everything you possibly can. Yeah, get that stuff in there. Ooh, give me the big crates, too. Let's go. Ooh, we got a bayonet, and we got a new rifle module. Was that breathing? Was that me, or was that somebody else? I just heard like a deep Darth Vader breath. I suppose I can donate to the god. Ooh, I unlocked something. Nice. Keep donating. Maybe I'll unlock even further things. It looks like they're just stocking me up on an absolutely criminal amount of hand grenades. But I think there was something inside of here that we unlocked. So, like, we've got helmets over here. Oh, there's different helmets? Like, I get to cosmetically, like, tack out my guy? Okay. I don't know which one I like better. So we've got, like, I don't know, like a little pith helmet right there. That looks like the same thing. Honestly, I don't know if I want, like, the British-looking helmet over here. Where's my American Doughboy helmet? I'm going to stick with this one right here. I'm going to stick with this one. Do I get to change the colors around? It looks like there's a color palette thing. As far as my gas masks go, I don't have anything else. Ooh, we can get different uniforms, too. Which one? Oh, that one right there, dude. I mean, this one has a cuirass. That's kind of sick, dude. I'm kind of feeling the cavalry cuirass on there. But this one right here has a trench coat and a dope-ass collar, so I'm going to go with that one. Do I have any different... Oh! I can have a cape? Okay, we gotta have the cape. What about, like, with my guns and stuff? So, like, what did I unlock here? So it looks like I got a bayonet, and it looks like I got a longer barrel. Okay. I don't know what that means up there. It looks like it adds bleed to it, maybe? Or was it the bayonet that added bleed to it? It was not the bayonet. But the bayonet does make my gun spread more, and since this is like my marksman's rifle, that I'm hitting enemies from a long ways away with this bad boy, I would rather not have it be in... Oh, I'm looking... Okay, yep, I'm looking like the hero of the Imperium now. Let's go. I'm feeling myself. Let's charge forward. I'm ready for battle. I have a cape. I cannot be touched. Pulling up over the ridge. Doesn't look like anybody's got a problem with us over here. So far, there's been actually a lot less contact than we had going across no man's land. I will save right here. I don't know if it's worth it, but like, I'll do... What is this? What am I looking at? An officer's shrine? I don't see anything lighting up inside my overall, like, Ubisoft vision mode. But, I don't know. Let's just head back down the hill. That thing creeps me out, and I don't want to stand near it. Thing's giving me the heebie-jeebies, dude. It's got a giant severed head on it. Where did they even get that? Where did they find a guy with acromegaly or something that they were able to even, like, construct that thing? I feel like there'd be supply chain issues for giant severed head ogre statues. That's all that I'm saying. There's some kind of bridge or facility over there. Let's go see what's going on with that thing. Maybe it'll be useful, or we'll find something that we can recover. Okay, let's keep ourselves steady moving up on this place. There may be somebody around here that wants the smoke. Give me a flashlight. Oh, Christ. Okay, yep, there's one. How are you not dead, bro? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Did he bleed out? He must have bled out. Kick that down real quick. Are there more of them up? There are. You can sit down, dude. I'm not trying to deal with you at all. The knockback feels very, very powerful on these guns. I've been drawn into melee, and I have no intention of being drawn into melee. Just keep shooting till they stop moving, dude. I keep making the mistake of assuming that, like, 10 bullets into these guys is gonna be enough to drop them. And then it ends up not being enough. Okay, maybe we swap to the trench shotgun. Oh, God, he's all up on me. Got him. Sit him down. Is there another one in here? I'm just gonna give him like a little extra love tap just to make sure that they're actually dead. What's that? Give it to me. I'll take it. Ooh, we unlocked a new uniform. Hell yeah. I deserve a new uniform. I deserve to treat myself. Ooh, it's a different trench coat, but it's got some kind of like, I don't know, World War II digital camo thing going on. Like I look like I'm in like a Panzer battalion or something. All right, throw that on. I like those colors a little bit better, and at least they make me blend in with the environment a little bit. Do we want to go for the houses over here? Let me reload my entire kit real quick. I keep going into situations with less than satisfactory firearms, and so like, we'll take this one slow. Kill the light too so they won't give ourselves away. It's a little late for that now if somebody's actually keeping like a good watch, but okay, there's a guy right there. Drop him. Is he dead? All right, he's dead. Are there more of them? Reload the gun real quick. What is that little... Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, they're bringing in artillery. Everybody get underneath something and hope for the best. Apparently this area is being shelled right now. I was wondering what that status effect was on the right side of the screen. It kind of looked like an artillery shell. So I was like, maybe I should be inside of a place rather than on the outside of a place. I thought I heard a gunshot, but I don't see where it might have come from. Oh, I think he's in there. There he is. There he is. There he is. Get in here. You gonna get back up? Or are you done? You still want to keep this thing moving? Oh, he's getting back up. He thought he was getting back up. Not for us. I told him. Did I not tell him? I said, stay down. I said, are you gonna get back up? And he knew full well what it meant if he answered that question yes. Ooh, I think I'm getting shot at from below, maybe? Where's that coming from? Do we have like a marksman or something around here? I don't know where the incoming fire is coming from. I'm gonna back up for a second. See if I can get a better view out of a different window, maybe. Okay, well, wherever it's coming from over there. So keep your head down and hope for the best. I'm definitely gonna need that. Oh, he's up there. Yup, sit him. Can I break that? Oh! Hold on, where's my rifle at? Very satisfying. I was hoping that was how that was gonna work, and that was exactly how that worked. Oh, you can detonate the artillery shells that are laying around too by shooting them. Reloader. Wonder if I have to hit headshots because they're zombies. That would bode very poorly for my operational success rates. I am not exactly a marksman sniper. I feel like I don't need to say that out loud. Most of you guys have been watching this channel for a very, very long time, and you've more than likely come to the conclusion that I suck at video games. And, like, fair enough, you know what I mean? That's the downside of broadcasting everything you do to the internet. But, I just figured I'd put it back out there just in case you were expecting me to just, like, MLG Pro my way through this thing. I feel like it's probably not gonna happen. All right, get low. Okay, there's one right there. Stormcross. Yeah, it looks like the headshots put him to sleep with one hit. I thought I saw one run into the trench back there, but maybe we'll wait till we close the gap a little bit better. There's one right there, but my reticle blooms real slow. Oh, okay, yep. I was just standing there a second ago. Reload the shotgun now that we're back inside close quarters. Okay, use the shrine real quick. I will donate ash. Oh, I got a new helmet. Hell yeah, this game knows how to motivate me, dude. There are very few things in video games I like better than cosmetics. Oh, grenade! I like how the bad guys, they have like a little Simlish language that they speak. Okay, yep, I'm a little bit flanked right now. I want that guy right there to die, but sticking my head out feels like a piss poor idea. There we go, put him to sleep. Oh! Did his grenade get him? All right, I love the fact that this character shoots his gun like a plastic army man officer. Like you can't really underappreciate the absolute drip of the Han Solo shot. All right, it may not be great form, it may not be fantastic for accuracy, but god damn does it look good. I'm gonna fall back into cover. Something tells me that a 1911 is not the best piece of equipment for this engagement range. I need to swap the camera over to here. Luckily, they make that really easy with middle mouse click. Okay, that guy's just got like a trench shovel. I'm not too worried about him. Where was the guy that was gatting at me, though? I think he's down. I see his little sparkle fart coming up into the air. That's a little known fact about World War I. When you killed a guy in World War I, there was just like a little poof of glitter every single time. Yeah, they don't show you those pictures. Those pictures don't sell the books, all right? But I'm telling you, I guess I'll risk coming back out here and getting my loot real fast. I do need more ammo, so... I do like the way they kind of keep ammo a little bit limited in this game. Does that guy see me yet? One bullet left in my name. I was gonna, dude, he twitched and I jumped so hard right there. Like in my seat, I jumped when he twitched. I thought he was getting back up. I was like, dude, I have put so many bullets into you right now. Oh, there's people in here. I like the little nooks and crannies. They feel very personalized, like someone actually dug this. Just mag dump the hallway, dude. I think that's the best way that we do this. Oh, God! Was that an artillery shell, or did I shoot the grenade that was in his hand? Oh, man. It may even be possible that you can accidentally shoot the grenades that they have stored on their belts. Oh, okay. Yep, let's back up for a minute. I'm going to take a rough stab at it and say that all these guys have respawned. Someone's on my right. Wasted him. I love the physics, how it sent him flying out of the trench right there. Okay, there's one right there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them outside the trench. Somebody's coming that way, too. What does it cost me to heal? There you go. Hit me with a little jabinator right there. Hit me with it. I don't know how. Oh, artillery shot. I don't know how many of those I have. I don't see anything on my HUD. But hopefully they're not too difficult to replenish. I feel like he's still alive. I was correct in that assumption. See, it's every now and again, you just got to give them a little bit of an extra love, squeeze, and touching, just to make sure they head to the great trench beyond. Reload the shotgun. Shotgun's reloaded. What is that? Is that a grenade? I don't know what that was, but I definitely probably don't want to get hit by it. That would be the assumption that I would make here. Can I shoot this? Oh, dude, I was hoping I could get on, like... You know, I was hoping that I could get on that gun and just... Do you think it's possible that I could get some ammo or something around here? Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that to see me through. Y'all got any of them bullets out here? No, no bullets. Okay, that's fine. I will defeat my enemy with kindness. That's it, you forced me into it. That's right, we're going against every single natural law of war, and I will now defeat the enemy with kindness. I'm going back to the trench and I'm making brownies. Oh, we've got new unlocks, too. I totally forgot to look at. What does the radio do? What? A spectral locator? It triangulates enemy transmissions and maps their position. Rarely seen outside of top reconnaissance units, it's known for its chilling flaw. Sometimes, through the static, the voices of the fallen break through. How does it work? Like... Well, since I can't figure out how it works and I don't have a gamepad plugged in right now, this is one of those things that on a PC release just should not exist at all. This should have every single one of the PC controls to adjust this thing, but it doesn't. I'm going to have to dig through forum posts to figure out how to use that. What did I get? So I've got helmet. Oh, that helmet's sick, bro. Okay, yep. I mean, I kind of like that helmet too, man. Although I think my depth perception is probably going to suffer. What else did we get? We get any new gas masks or anything? I would like to have a gas mask in this particular situation. That's just the way I feel about that. Did we get any new equipment mods or anything? Little word of advice here. If you've got a new equipment mod, it should have like a little star on it or something with a number on top of the star for how many new things you've actually unlocked inside of there. That would be super, super nice and helpful. I'm gonna make for the church. Under the watchful eye of... Oh, Christ. That is a big dude. What the hell did they feed you? Like nothing but creatine and tren? Jesus, look at the size of you. Who's talking? I think he's talking. I think they just rounded his ass up in barbed wire and hung him from the ceiling because nobody was tough enough to kill him. Doesn't surprise me. Is there anything hidden up here? Dude, I love all these little nooks and crannies that the map has. They're not always, like, comfortably navigable, but, like... What is this? Radio. Interception. Tune the knob to find the strongest signal. Pull the lever to begin an azimuthal search. Adjust the azimuth wheel to maximize the signal strength. Hold position to lock, then press the flashing button to complete your interception. Huh, well I fiddled with it for a minute. I haven't looked up a tutorial, but my buttons aren't responsive while I'm inside the minigame. I can't turn any of the dials or anything. So unfortunately, that's a major bug with one of your major mechanics that needs to majorly be fixed about as majorly soon as possible, because the player is locked out of one of the fundamental mechanics by which they get missions from your game, which is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for some kind of context to what it is that we're doing out here, but after about 15 minutes of like changing resolutions around and like restarting the game, I watched other people do it on YouTube, and theirs just works with like like WASD. Mine does not. And so I'm just going to continue moving on because every time I load my game, it doesn't like restore your ammo. Any ammo that you spent after your save basically stays gone, and I'm basically down to like nothing now because there's two guys that were guarding that tower over there. Let's carry on into no man's land. But what am I looking at? Oh, that's a pretty deep crevasse. I don't know if I want to deal with that. There's a big, scary, spooky door over here that looks like it's hungry. Dare I approach the big, spooky door that looks hungry? Dare I? Need key? What kind of key could possibly go to that thing right there? I bet you that's the quest that it gives me at the top of the towers to go get the key or something. That's gotta be what it is. I gotta like scan around for some ammo though, dude. I got like nothing. Oh, I'm getting sprayed. Hold on. Yep, just let him shoot out that building over there. Did I kill him, or did something else kill him? Maybe it was the bleed what done it. We got 2 ammo for the rifle. Nothing looking good inside of there. I'm just gonna keep scavenging around. I need some bullets, man. I need bullets bad. I got shotgun shells. Okay, maybe we'll just like maybe we'll subscribe to like run and gun gameplay here. I'm gonna say, is that gonna explode? It kind of like went underneath the collision, so I wasn't sure if it was still gonna blow up and be a problem. Got you too. Listening very, very carefully for footsteps, because that's usually my best warning when something else is coming. Oh, I see you. I see you. What you got in them pockets? Let me get them. It's got to be underneath us. Can't climb over the barbed wire, but I think I can go up and over the top right here. Ow. Okay, back up. Little syringe action. Actually, it looks like it uses my white energy down there in order to give me a syringe, so I'm kind of cool with that. We got a little bit of ammo. That's nice. And we got a new shotgun module, so that'll be helpful. Anything else laying around down in here? No? All right, let's check it. Let's take a look at this shotgun module. What they fix me up with when it comes to my shotgun. It looks like maybe a trophy. Oh, I've got like a trophy grip. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it just gave me like this gilded pistol grip that I can put, or this gilded foregrip that I can put on the front of the shotgun to rack it. Okay. Only 3 shotgun shells left, which is going to make for a very panicked reload at some point. Quick heal. I think I've almost got this place swept, but it's kind of hard to say. How am I doing on ammo here? This 1 bullet at a time thing was going okay-ish. Here's somebody walking on my side, too. I'm about to get outflanked. This guy dead? Oh, there's another one right there. I just like walked into their HQ, dude. This guy's still up. He's got to go right this second. Who else is around here? I think they are very much bugged inside the wall right there. Unfortunate. There we go. I think those little metal plate things they have too are they actually like stop bullets. That's why it seems like they're so damage soaky, is because they're kind of like forcing you to hit the headshot. What do you want to do? Oh, well, I mean, even the headshot didn't help right there. Yep. Okay, waste of ammo. Let's not fiddle with it anymore. We're down in the murk and the mud, which is not great. I hear splishy splashies. He fell underneath the water, though. Did he drown because he was underwater? I wonder if that's a feature that's actually been implemented. Huh. Well, this is Trench Tales. We've been playing around with it for a little bit, and the best that I can tell you is it kind of feels like an Unreal tech demo. Like, it feels like one of those things that they show when you're at, like, a gaming convention, just to, like, show off the technology and what it's capable of. There doesn't seem to be, I mean, there may be game here, but, like, my radio is bugged out so that I can't get to the actual game proper and, like, play the missions. And so I'm going to go out on a limb and say that at 20 bucks or so, maybe give this one a year or two and kind of, like, see what the developer does with it and if he follows through with it. It looks like he bug patches, like, really, really frequently, and he's trying to get all the critical ones. But this is not even close to a feature-complete product yet. I have enjoyed myself, though. I did have fun, like, running and gunning through the trench for right now. But up until, like, the radio minigame actually gets fixed, I'm not really sure what to do with it. Maybe I'll just give it one more crack off camera and see if I can fix it somehow, and then I'll come back and we'll do, like, closing thoughts, although I think I already hit it. Like, my closing thoughts are, it seems like it'll be pretty cool, like, 2 or 3 years from now. I think I got it to work. So how I got it to work is I plugged in a controller, an aftermarket controller, and the gamepad inputs absolutely work. But after plugging in the gamepad, then all of the mouse controls were wonky. The radio started working with the mouse and with the WASD controls after I plugged in a controller, but they were working all kind of whacked out. Either way, it gave us our heading right here, and I've actually accomplished the radio. If you were curious how it works and like what it actually looks like in action, basically you click on this thing right here, and then you use your left stick in order to adjust until you get the signal strength up. And then from there, you do the second one, and on the other side with your right stick, you rotate this around until you find the azimuthal angle that you want it to be at. It's a little bit fiddly, like sometimes you pick the wrong direction and you just get hosed, but like if I carry that over to there, we found the signal, and there you go. It resets and we're all good to go. Your call sign was heard here days ago or years, or maybe it hasn't happened yet. They knew your past, things you buried and things you forgot. We gathered what they left behind, fragments scattered. Come pick up the pieces. And so I guess it must just be a bug. I don't know exactly. I played around with it for upwards of 20 minutes, and the radio would not allow me to give any inputs from the keyboard or the mouse other than being able to click the start switch in the top left-hand corner, and then after that it was like it would lock up. Once I plugged in a controller, then the keyboard controls started working again. So yeah, definitely, I mean, we can get a little bit further right here, but my advice to you would be leave this one on the burner for a little while longer. I think that what they're doing with atmosphere and sort of just the way that the world looks is absolutely incredible. I can't say that I've ever seen anything like it in a video game, like trench fighting or whatever. But from there, this is a one-man project that is incredibly buggy, and some of them are definitely going to be like deep-cut bugs that are going to be difficult to figure out with the inputs and whatnot. Gunplay feels pretty decent. Animations still need quite a bit of work. Enemy AI still needs quite a bit of work. And so this is one of those games that like I would only get involved with it at the $20 price point if you're totally cool with watching this thing develop over time and sort of work its way on up. I think what they have is interesting. I'm definitely interested in seeing what it's going to look like in, 90 days, 6 months, whatever. But for right now, it's not one of those games that I would recommend throwing money at unless you know what you're getting into. And what you're getting into is a game that is very much in its infancy right now, no matter how cool it may be visually or thematically. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we were fooling around with Trench Tales. Tomorrow we'll be messing around with something else. I really, really, really want this game to be awesome, and so hopefully it gets there, because I don't think there's anything else quite like it in gaming right now. See you, folks.